What is a virtual executive assistant? Ano nga ba ang virtual assistant? Ano nga ba tong gusto nating pasukin na trabaho? What is virtual assistant? A virtual assistant is a person who provides support services to a business from a remote location. Administrative tasks are most common for virtual assistant, but they may also assist with any or other elements required by the business. As a virtual assistant, directly working with the boss or CEO or the owner, our job is admin task. Ibig sabihin, more on administration. System like kailangan fill upan natin yung sa mga form or yung kaya sa email o kaya customer service. Ano nga ba ang pinagkaiba ng virtual executive assistant versus virtual assistant? Actually, this is the same. When talk about virtual assistant, kasi lahat generic ang term, minsan kapag social media manager ka, virtual assistant lang din tawag sa'yo. Pag virtual executive assistant ka minsan, ang tawag naman sa'yo, virtual assistant lang din. Let's say, copywriter. Virtual assistant lang din tawag sa'yo. Virtual assistant is a generic term, many kind of virtual assistant. Especially, ang executive virtual assistant, madami kang ginagawa. Really working with the boss. Para kang personal assistant. But throughout this, of course, not only virtual executive assistant, we also talk about social media, copywriter. So, marami pa tayong matutunan sa course na to. Why being a VA is an excellent job? Why being VA is in demand job? They figure out of the clients abroad na pwede naman mag-work remotely. At dahil sa realization na yun, madami mga employers ang kumukuha ng Filipino VA. Bakit Filipino VA? Of course, mas mababa ang rate natin kumpara sa Western. At the same time, masisipag tayo at gusto natin na high quality ang mga gawa nating mga Pilipino at on time na nasasubmit natin ito sa mga client. This is the best time uh, as a VA na makikita nyo sobrang dami ng hinahanap ng VA ngayon. This is the best to start your journey. Work anywhere. You can work anywhere. This is the remote job. Pwede ka magtrabaho sa bahay, pwede ka magtrabaho sa probinsya, kung saan mo gustong magtrabaho, pwede habang nagbabakasyon ka basta may internet ka. Actually ako, nagtatrabaho ako habang nasa bakasyon. Nasa beach, nasa dagat siyempre. May data naman ako kaya nakakapag-hotspot. How convenient sa'yo, hindi ka na tie up sa isang opisina na papasok ka ng 8 a.m., aalis ka ng bahay ng alas 6 ng umaga kasi magbibiyahe ka pa para hindi ka ma-traffic. Uuwi ka ng alas 5 ng hapon tapos traffic sa daan. Late ka nang makakauwi. Being VA can work anywhere. Flexible timing. Flexible time, there are some company that will ask you a full-time or a part-time. Sometimes meron silang oras from 11 p.m. to 8 a.m. night shift. Sa atin, most of the time, panggabi yun. As a VA, is a freelancer. Anyway, may mga flexible time afternoon silang timer or time tracker. It's all about the output. Maganda tong work na to para sa mga mothers. Sa mga may day job at sa gabi gusto nilang mag-work pa. And then, being a VA is excellent job for you. Work-life balance. In a work at corporate job, walang work-life balance. Kasi doon, work, work, work ka lang doon. Hindi mo na makikita yung family mo, hindi mo nakakasama yung anak mo, asawa mo, magulang mo, kapatid, or hindi kayo nakakapag-bonding ng mga friends mo. Kahit malaki yung kinikita mo, at the end of the day, is not worth it. Now, I'm enjoying my VA work. At the same time, I travel anywhere because I can work anywhere at syempre habang nagbabakasyon, sumasahod pa rin, kasama mo pa ang family mo at 8 hours sleep. This is the lifestyle I dream of. Virtual Executive Assistant tasks. What is the common task of the virtual assistant? I listed here some of those na pwede niyong makita sa mga job portals. VA na focusing on customer service, data entry and research, social media management, e-commerce support, ito yun sa Amazon, calendar management, email management, handling specialized tasks, personal assistant. Hindi naman 'to lahat kailangan niyong aralin or matutunan, but you have to choose kung ano ba dapat ang matutunan niyo. Kung gusto mo lahat aralin, okey lang naman. Mamaya matatakal natin, magkakaroon kayo ng idea kung saan niyo gustong matuto or gustong mag-focus. Para maging virtual executive assistant, kailangan ba na college graduate? Um, Hindi naman kailangan. Minsan sa agency, sometimes gusto nila college graduate, but then not necessary kapag gano'n ang hinahanap, siguro laktawan niyo na lang or try niyo pa rin. Try your luck. I mean, at the end of the day, it's all about your experience. Magaling mag-English. Kailangan ba magaling mag-English? Hindi naman kailangan, pero kailangan marunong ka mag-communicate. Kailangan marunong ka express ang sarili mo. May mga tao na marunong magsulat ng English kaysa sa magsalita. Mayroon magaling magsalita kaysa magsulat sa English. English, it can be practiced, it can be enhanced if you keep on talking, practicing English, or kaya try mo sa salamin, mag one-on-one talk kayo ng sarili mo. You can learn it easily. In a way, kasi siyempre ibang lahi ang kakausapin natin. As long how to express and communicate so that client that good enough. That how you learn, practice lang ng practice. So may previous experience. Kailangan ba may previous experience? Not necessary. May mga job na hindi need ang experience. Again, you can try your luck, 'di ba? Walang mawawala. At least nag-try at may nalaman ka na ang hanap nila sa isang virtual assistant kapag na-interview ka, is that's good enough. Malaking bagay na yung ma-interview ka kahit wala kang experience kasi dun pa lang malalaman mo kung ano yung hinahanap nila. At least nagkaroon ka ng idea. May mga certificate. Kailangan ba may mga certificate? You don't need it. Most of the client never ask certificate. It's all about skills. It's how you present yourself in the company. Paano mo ibebenta yung gawa mo sa company. Nasa Pilipinas or Manila ka? Hmm, nasa Pilipinas, hindi naman as a remote job, kahit nasa ibang bansa, you work remotely, you work anywhere. Sabi ko nga, ang VA is a remote work. Makaka-work ka kahit nasaan ka man. Techie. Kailangan ba techie? Hmm, hindi na, sabihin na natin hindi naman lahat ng tao techie. Like, may mother, ah, marunong siya maglipat, ah, marunong siya gumamit ng remote, pero minsan hindi niya alam gamitin yung remote kung saan yung mga ibang channel. Like, siguro nowadays lahat na ngayon nago-Google. Ang kagandahan sa'tin, problem solver tayo, kailangan lang marunong tayo mag-research at magtanong. So, anong kailangan? Marunong i-express ang sarili. Ito yung communication skills. Kailangan marunong tayong magtanong. Kung hindi natin naiintindihan, magtanong tayo. Huwag tayo magpanggap na alam natin kasi baka mamaya yung very specific na yung pinapagawa ng task sa'yo ng client mo, tapos iba pala yung ginawa mo, is magkakaroon kayo ng conflict or hindi kayo magkakaintindihan ng client mo. Kailangan i-clarify mo sa client mo kung ano nga ba yun. Magtanong tayo. Kung hindi alam, mag-research. Google is our best friend. Okay? Best friend natin yan. Lahat na kay Google na. Kung ano yung gusto mong malaman, itanong mo kay Google. Mag-Google ka. Maging masipag mag-apply. Sa isang araw, mga 5 to 10 siguro na company na yung applyan mo. More chances kasi na makuha ka. Meron din minsan, isang beses lang nag-apply, nakakuha na siya ng client niya. 'Di ba siguro magaling siya mag-deliver ng kanyang sarili o kaya nakuha niya yung client. Ako, ilang beses din ako nag-apply bago ko nakuha yung client ko na international 2 clients. Pero madami akong pinagdaanan na pag-a-apply. Siguro ang ina-apply ko everyday is 10 companies everyday. And non-stop learning. Non-stop learning and of course, always research na kailangan nating alamin. And that's all. Thank you for watching and see you on the next video. Bye!